we go. Okay, so we are expanding into the health side of things. So we did spend an awful lot of time with the focus on insurance in general, how to offer it, how to speak with policyholders, very heavy in P&C. We lightly touched on life because the fact of the matter is it's really about pivot and product, right? What kind of product or service are you offering? So it's nothing more than getting to know those things and practicing. But now, ta-da! We are going to talk about health insurance. Lauren Phillips has very generously blocked out some time for us here. So she is going to go through the ACA building blocks. It's that time of year again.
Oh,
So
yes.
she's, yeah. Anybody excited for that?
I'm always excited.
That is very exciting. I guess I'm hopping in at the right time.
You are. Yeah, our expansion packs are on their way. So Lauren Phillips is going to be doing that on October 27th, 2024. We will make sure that that link is in the comments. Now, another exciting thing to announce. Ta-da! Similarly so.
Awesome.
I messed that up. Can you see it?
Yes.
What does it say? Oh, there it is. It finally showed up on my end. Okay. So we will also be getting started. Again, we touched on life, how to offer it, what it looks like. But once again, Melissa Anderson has very generously put out some time for us there too. So November 10th of 2024, she is going to be talking about how to offer life insurance. She'll be diving deeper into the pivots. We've focused primarily on the liability to life pivot, which is where you take their liability coverages on either auto or home and you match that to the life insurance policy. So she's got some other little tips and things and insights for us, and she's going to help us learn more about that on November 10th. So for either one of those sessions, classes, you are going to get those in the essentials package as well. So if you are already a member there, this is going to be free to you. Otherwise, you can grab these tickets on the Facebook page. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, you always know where to find me, right here. Okay, let me turn on. Actually, let me ask real quick while I'm opening the next one. Do you have any questions about either one of those classes?
No.
No. Gosh, I'm glad you're here. I can't wait to show you the next thing. We are having, please hold. Yeah, for sure. Actually, it was a really great intro. We got to spend some time together.
Sorry.
It,
One of my pipes burst. I went to go do laundry and then the hot water just started spewing out. It's like, that's not normal. So had to rock on that for a little bit, but I'm here.
do you have that home warranty, Tina?
You know what's crazy? Our home is not insurable with the company that I'm with because of the coastal lines or something like that. So it's just like, I don't know what insurance mom and dad have. I'm gonna let them situate that. We'll just get the handy guy because that's so much easier to get that fixed through that. And like the piping is a little bit on the older side too, so I'll let them handle that because
Yeah.
I may have tweaked some things here and there and it might have made it worse.
Grab your overalls, your bullhorn, boss them around, feel like you participated. That's the biggest thing. Okay.
We like to MacGyver a couple of things here and there, so already done.
Okay. For the readers in the group, actually, whether you like to read or not is irrelevant. For anyone who's interested in growth, We are starting our Book of the Month Club November 1st. So this is your official announcement. You will start seeing posts in the Facebook, on the YouTube, on the TikTok. We are starting with Fanatical Prospecting. But we are going to dive into this. Our first Book of the Month Club meeting is going to be November 7th. So if you have not already got this book in your library, it should be. The pricing breakdown is as follows: $17 on Kindle or 99 cents on audiobook. If you're a paperback girl like I am, you can certainly get that for $13.67. But if you prefer it spiral bound, it's on sale for $4,870. So this will be our December book. Okay. And that is called The Damn Leads, written by the same guy. So our Book of the Month Club, that's the purpose. We want to continue to grow. It doesn't matter how long we've been in the industry. I know our group is advertised more for new agents, which we will always be. But we're always growing. I've been in for years and I still think of myself as new because Tina teaches me something new every day.
Thank you. I did not know I did that, but
You
yay.
sure do. You sure do. I'm glad to know you.
Likewise. You motivate me to be a better person every day.
Oh, heartfelt girl. Well, how was your day? How's your week going? Any insight?
Dry spell is over for the most part. Today I didn't sell anything. Like I had this quote. I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna hold my own accountability. There's this, I sold a really good commercial policy, but they're so attentive, but they're so nice that it's just like it's I don't know, it's almost intimidating to work with them because you know how like you're supposed to pivot. So I went from commercial lines like, oh my God, we had such a great relationship. Let me quote your personal lines. They have 6 vehicles within the five family members household. So in the company that I'm with, you have to divide it between 2 quotes because there's so many vehicles. So that intimidates me. And then like there's so many intricate questions. How many miles? Who drives who? Who drives which one the most? And da, 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 da. So it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna put it off. It's been 2 months, Mary. So I'm like, you know what? Let me buckle down. They called me. They're still following up with me. Their current policy doesn't expire until December, so I kind of have time, but I definitely shouldn't have had somebody wait and then chase after me. Meanwhile, I should be working with them. So I didn't make a sale today, which I'm fine with, but the past couple of days I did. Uh, they have me on a new project, which is pretty exciting.
Okay.
Supposedly because I did so well selling life last month, I sold 10 life policies last month, that they want me to help grow the other office that we just opened up. Obviously I get to put it on my commission, but it's not going towards my office while we're trying to get a bonus check. So I'm working. So that's pretty exciting. And tomorrow I have a meeting with the big boss and the small boss to see how I can grow better or more.
Awesome.
A lot. A lot has happened since our last meeting.
It has been a busy week for you. And
today went by so fast. I didn't even know how to maneuver.
Okay, so hasn't it only been a month since your promotion?
Yeah.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently,
Okay.
you remember a year ago how scared I was to sell life insurance? On Monday, it was announced during the meeting that I sold $52,000 worth of life insurance.
Good job.
Thank you. I was very petrified. I come from a very superstitious family, so I was like, not going to talk about that kind of stuff. Now I'm like, oh my God, I get to talk about that kind of stuff.
I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Is it
The I sounds like an E. Yeah, so it's Isela.
Isela?
Yes.
So
Thank you
beautiful.
for feeling my heart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Isela and I were sitting here talking like in the very beginning about life insurance and how often we see like GoFundMe
Mhm.
posts on Facebook, and it's just, it makes more sense to throw $20 at a life insurance policy, preferably not term, but if that's all they can do, it's better than nothing. I'd rather wear holey socks than no socks at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the snow. Anyway, you get me. Yeah. Congratulations, Tina. You're doing great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's a competition. Oh, actually, the cool stuff is I finally had the excitement, I don't want to use the other word, but to reach out to another agency that we work very closely with. I met them at a team gathering like last year, so we're familiar with each other, and I'm just trying to get like more motivation, more tips from the other office as well. And I think my agent really appreciates that I'm at least trying to grow, whether it's his way or my way. At least I'm trying to expand and network outside of the office.
Yeah.
So
Aw.
it's a good opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be an agent everywhere.
Yeah.
Did
True.
did you get their swag?
I want their swag. Their swag is pretty dope. Like they're such a cool office by default. Hopefully we get to see them again. We're supposed to go axe throwing next Thursday.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
I want to learn about everybody else. Did I miss everybody's intro?
Well, it was primarily Isela and I.
Pretty long story.
No, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then Mia got it. Can I share? Actually, I'm not going to share your story. Mia, do you want to share your good news?
Yeah, so I just got a position. Technically, it's working for United Healthcare, but I'm contracted for a hospital. And Mary, you know the hospital. So I'm starting there, and I'm doing insurance processing. We're taking patients' insurance for the ER. So I asked my trainer, I said, hey, I'm life licensed right now. While I'm already learning about health insurance, would it be a conflict of interest if I were to pursue that on the side? And she said no. And actually, there's a girl in my training class that also is life, health, and PNC licensed. So she's still able to do that. And I did get her contact information too, so I can keep in contact with her because we'll be working 2 different shifts. And another good thing, I got in contact with a company. Thank goodness for ChatGPT. I was just searching IMO companies, and this company popped up, and they assist with training, kind of helping you run your own business, and they do both life and health. So I've been in talks with them, kind of moving gradually, because I did also move to Gilbert as well from where I was staying before. So just getting situated with a new job, new place, and just easing my way into it.
Are we still getting ice cream?
Yes, of course.
I'm so excited. Good. Okay. We'll connect about that. And then
Yes.
We'll brag to everyone.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Is there anybody else in the group that you know of that's in the area?
There are a handful. We could probably do an ice cream social. If we want to put one together, that'd be fun.
That would be awesome.
Maybe
I wish I lived closer to you guys than in Nebraska in the cold.
Well, this is the perfect time to come out here because it's finally starting to cool down and the air is not like burning our face.
Which
so...
I asked. Yeah.
So
gotta put on the heat shield. Yeah. Well, I mean, Tina, we've been talking about having a convention. Maybe we should just have a convention in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not big enough for a hotel, so we'll have to get a campsite.
Tell me when, where, and I will head down there.
That would be so
Imagine we get Airbnb and then that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Cheaper too.
Definitely something to think about. Yeah. When does it slow down in the industry? It's like right now. Can we plan this out for 12 months?
I don't see why not. The group would be bigger too.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Give
Yeah.
enough time to plan it.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, I think a cruise would be amazing. Once you buy the ticket, the food is free, the entertainment is free. We could give Tina a microphone. All right.
But we're still getting ice cream before the convention though, right?
We sure are.
Okay.
Isn't that funny how we went from ice cream to like conventions and cruise ships?
Look how it works out. But that's bringing that idea. I think we should do that. Especially like she said, we're going to be continuing to get bigger, so it's going to be amazing.
Ooh-wee. Okay. I was going to open overcoming objections. Does anyone want to overcome an objection?
Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going to be able to make it through an entire power hour without having to put my glasses on, but that's not the case. Okay. Here we go. Doctor said I needed bifocals, and I laughed and I laughed and I said, I don't need you. I will wear contacts and I'll get my $20 Walmart readers and I'll be just fine. But it's not working the same as it used to even. So okay. Overcoming objections. Oh, why does it do this? It's at least one thing. I'm sorry, you guys. It's not going to happen.
While that's waiting, I have a question for the group or for you. So is there any way, because I know that this first session is free, right? But is there a way to join so we can have like a one-on-one or, network with, other agents and stuff like that? Because that's something that I need right now. And like I did mention, there's a lot of people, that they see me as a competition, which I'm like, no, that's not me. And they're not willing to help me. And if they tell me something, I'll probably say yes to it because I don't know where to start.
Yeah. No, we don't want you tricked or duped or
yeah.
or anything. And that is literally the purpose. Let me go ahead and screen share. There it is. Okay. So we do have these power hours once a week. However, every live recording that we've done, the vast majority of the classes, occasionally there was one or two, just because I don't want to get sued, that I extracted. I there, we do have open and live classes for interaction. And so sometimes things are shared that we want to keep private. So those things were extracted, but I do have the essentials package. If you're looking for like interaction, courses, resources, one-on-ones, group sessions, and then when you have when you have this package, let me grab, you get the free tickets to everything else.
Good. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Good question.
I'm not explaining it very well today because I too have been online all day.
It's been crazy Wednesday.
It is
It's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yep. Yeah, but that's the whole purpose of it, is so that we can interact, grow together. The Facebook group is a great place to be able to ask questions, get answers pretty immediate. Our group is so fast. I've seen a lot of groups where questions go unanswered, sometimes for days. So I'm glad that doesn't happen to us. If there is a topic that you're not finding in a package or you're not seeing anywhere, just send me a message. You can friend me on Facebook. I don't mind.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Glad you're here. Yeah.
Likewise. Yeah. Thank you.
And then the Book of the Month Club is starting. You don't necessarily have to purchase the book. If you just want to come in, be part of the group and hear all the nuggets, that's cool. That's fine with us too. We're not going to ask you to read out loud by any means.
Oh my God, I hated that.
Well,
You
I
remember
know. I was like,
in
don't pick on
school?
me. Pick on me.
Nope. Hey, Tina, can you cover paragraph 3? No.
Oh man, I hated that. You remember like when you used to like count the people in front of you and then like you would like proofread, you wouldn't even like listen to the people ahead of you. You would like try to read it and then practice it.
Yeah, we would have been friends in elementary school. For sure. I would count the people in front of me. I hated reading out loud. And if somebody isn't able to finish the material, oh well, this isn't a graded class.
Yeah,
right?
thank God.
This isn't, we don't have to prove anything to anyone. And if we come back next year and we decide we want to read it again, so be it. There's a whole new group, right? So, but again, we already have our first 2 books chosen. So really excited about that. So keep your eyes out in the group for the invitations to the expansion courses, for the Book of the Month Club invites. Again, if you want to be part of the Book of the Month Club, just send me a friend request, and we'll get you in the group. It is a group chat. It is not like our Facebook group. So I highly doubt we're going to have thousands of people. But if we do, then we will.
This is a safe space.
Safe space. Yeah. We are the superheroes of indemnification. And if you want to be part of the private motivation chat, just let me know in your friend request. Mary, add me to everything. I'll do it. In the meantime, did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was intense. That went over like a cat in bathwater. Okay.
It took me a minute to get it. It took me a minute to get it, but I got it.
Intense. Any other topics we want to talk about? Anything we want to review?
Do we have a class line for like commercial?
Thank you for bringing that up. Let me grab my calendar. All right, Tina, you're in charge for a minute.
Yay.
So I do have a question for the group, if you don't mind. So I'm curious how everyone is currently doing. Are you like selling products for just like the carrier? Are you working as a 1099, or are you working for someone and then you're getting paid hourly plus commission?
So for me, I got very, very lucky. I got the job, took the test. They paid for me to take the test. I get paid hourly and commission. I somehow ended up being number 3 top seller. Maybe like after 4 or 5 months of being there. The other 2 that are ahead of me have been with the company 3 years and more. So for somebody who is a beginner, it's easy for you to succeed as long as you put the time and patience, not only with the company but with yourself as well.
True. Yeah, because right now, I am licensed in life and property and casualty. So right now at my current job, I work for a nonprofit and I'm a navigator, which means I'm not able to sell, health with any other carriers because there's a conflict of interest. So that's where I'm at right now. But I'm not sure if I should quit my full-time job. They treat me very well and the pay is great, but I'm tired for someone. So
Lauren is an independent, like she talks about her being independent. If you want to add me after this on Facebook, we could definitely talk off recording. But yeah, I'm a very big firm believer of at least working under somebody for like 2 or 3 years and then really learn the backstage of it, and then once you're ready to open up thing, then you know how the show should be run, and then do your own tweaks. It's almost like a recipe, right? You could go to Betty Crocker, find a recipe, and then you tweak it yourself. Like, I want to add this seasoning, and that's how you brand it as your own.
That's true. Will do. Thank you, Tina.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I love being a part of this group. It motivates me every single week. I remember the first, poor Mary. I used to hit her up every week. Probably I kind of still do. We talk all the time. But she motivates me to be better because she comes from a sales industry. I have been selling since I was 8 years old, like family store, but it was like more of a gift shop. But this is a gift within itself. You're really protecting people if they were to get into a car accident. Like just today alone, I have two of my customers from when I knew them like 10, 15 years ago get into car accidents. If not today, then yesterday it happened. And I'm so curious what kind of coverages they have. And it seems like they're okay, but I know they're shaken up. But I definitely want to go over their coverages and hopefully talk to them about life insurance.
That is true. And like I did tell Mary, there, on like Facebook, we see lots of GoFundMe, or hey, we're doing a fundraiser. And then I'm like, I don't want my kids to go through that. I don't want anyone to, try and get people to donate, and I'm pretty sure that there are people out there that are willing to help, but what if they're unable because everything is so expensive? So, and people don't like to talk about death, but we are here today, but who knows tomorrow what is going to happen, if like your husband dies and he's the one that, works the 8 to 5 and then you're stuck at home with the 4 kids, like, what are you going to do?
Yeah. And also you have to remember about pride too, right? A lot of people are very prideful. They don't want to
True.
go to their friends. They don't want to open a GoFundMe. So now their friend has to be like, hey, guess what? I'm doing this GoFundMe for so and so. But what if that person kind of sucks and they take all the money? It's this whole big thing. You don't know who your friends are at the moment. You just lost somebody. The people, like for me, I have a lot of people who have the audacity to be like, oh, my wife is gonna be okay. We're gonna she'll sell the house if she needs the money. It's like, you raised your children in this household. Now she has to think about selling the house just to make ends meet.
Yep.
She has to think about where she has to move to, which child is going to let her move in with them. Like, what kind of thought process is that? And I try to like remind them, it's like, that's not what life insurance is about. You're supposed to be protecting the people that you love. And that's why I call it love insurance instead of life insurance.
Oh, that actually sounds good. Exactly. Love. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You're a rock star, Tina.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it just, I don't know, it thrills me. I tell people I didn't choose insurance, and insurance chose me. I was looking for a job that is recession proof, but at the end of the day, like, I got very, very lucky. It's like the gift that keeps giving. And I hope I know you say like the company that you're with pays you well. When how do I say this? When they invest time in you, that's priceless.
True.
We had a lot of people come to this group and it says like, I got the job, but nobody's training me. I kind of have to pick up a call, call people. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what to do. I got very lucky. That they'll show me how to call, how to pivot, how to go for the no. We read a book called Go for No. At least you got to know. But if they don't even answer the phone, they don't even give you a no, they don't give you an answer, guess what? You're gonna keep calling them until they say, listen, lady, stop calling me.
Yeah.
And thank God for Mary, because I did lose it a couple of times, and Mary grounded me so many times, and it's like, you got this. And guess where I am? Top 3 almost every month.
You gotta be a piranha. You gotta get in and hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let the garbage go. But if it's a policy, Tina, I'm proud of you. You got this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a scary world out there.
Mhm.
But that's why it's a healthy therapeutic time whenever we come into these meetings.
Yeah. I look forward to Wednesday every week.
Me too.
Yeah.
for sure.
I
You'll probably
remember,
start seeing every Wednesday.
yep, every Wednesday. I remember what it felt like to be a new agent.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you ask? Who do you call? Right? You can only bug, your peers so much, but there are reoccurring questions, right? So I did everything I could do. I recorded everything in OneNote. I asked as many questions as I could ask, but I remember as a new agent, it still wasn't enough. There's just so much to learn. So I'm glad we have what we have for sure.
Yeah. And you never want to stop learning either, right? Because it's like my team members have been with the company for like 4 or 5 years. And every week we talk about, even if you're a newcomer, you could definitely still talk about what we call new knowledge, because it's like, what if we forgot? What if there's a new way to do something? What if, perfect example, everybody thought moving trucks wasn't valid. And actually they are valid within the company that I work with. Only like there are certain things like, oh, they have to only travel within 200 miles within a quarter or something like that. But it's just like there's certain ways to go through, and there's like loopholes, and then that's commission in your pocket because you actually did the research. All you had to do was fill out an extra form, go do it. Like me, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. I'm procrastinating, but new year, new me, I'm like trying to just rip off the band-aid, just get it done, just do it. If you have to be like your own cheerleader, just do it. Because if you're not rooting for yourself, who else is going to root for you?
Reward yourself with cookies or jewelry. Oh, or ice cream.
All I do is reward myself. My bank account
With
is
food. Or with food.
Food.
Food is always great.
I went to Olive Garden last night. That's how hungry I was. I was like, you know what? I deserve this. I had such a dry spell.
I liked that you mentioned doing the research on difficult policies. So, I mean, a good example would be a secondary home that is also an Airbnb, but maybe it's in a wildfire zone and we have a couple of claims. What do you do with that? Well, if you're willing to work it out, you might end up with a really high premium policy and a policyholder saying, "Thank you, Tina. You saved me, Tina." Right. For sure. Yeah, doing the extra work.
So I'm so glad that I was able to, sit down and listen to the whole group. I feel like, like Tina said, this is a safe place. So I was all coming in all nervous and everything, but I'm like, oh no, this is so chill and everyone's gonna help everyone out, trying to make it easier. Everyone is doing the same work. We're all just trying to, work hard, but it's nice that we can have this group and just ask questions and not be scared. Appreciate it so much.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Of
And
course.
Thank you for your feedback.
Yes.
Everybody needs somebody to, like, lack of a better term, to hold their hand. Not because we can't navigate, but it's like it's a comfort thing too. After the pandemic, like we kind of lost touch with people, and now that we're in this industry, the whole name of the game is to make sure we are protecting people. We are the Avengers of insurance.
We are the Avengers.
Correct.
Well, we are a group of very intelligent people. Those exams are, and I'm not trying to boast or anything. It's just, we are very intelligent. We are a group of intelligent people. We studied for that exam. We invested in ourselves. We're constantly willing to grow. So I'm super proud of who we're surrounding ourselves with. And one of the biggest differences between passing the exam and becoming an agent is practice, right? So study time is study time, but once you become the agent, it's that interaction, that practice. And as Tina just said, a lot of people became antisocial over the last couple of years. So it's good that we get our skill sets reignited. Yeah. But in the meantime, thank you again. I super enjoy our Wednesday nights. I'm always available if you have any questions, and I hope everybody has a great night.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
everybody. Nice meeting
Bye.
you.
We're getting ice cream, Mia.
Bye.
Bye.